There is still much work that needs to be done ahead of the military buildup on Guam, but Congresswoman Madeleine Bordallo assures there remains a commitment from Congress and continued support for Guam's needs as the buildup takes shape. In her discussion today at the Marriott's Chamorro Ballroom, Bordallo touched on some of the areas where the big money will be spent.
Most of the funding will go toward Navy and Marine Corps MILCON related to the buildup, as well as $259 million for a replacement of the Naval Hospital. The Guam Army National Guard has funding for a new readiness center as they continue to grow, and Anderson Air Force Base will have significant funding as well. The President's budget release follows the signing of the Bilateral Realignment Roadmap, an agreement by the Secretary of State Clinton and Japan's Foreign Minister Nakasone in February of this year.
Bordallo recently led a congressional delegation to Guam with Chairman of the House Armed Services Committee, Ike Skelton. From that visit, extra consideration is now being made to ensure that the island's best interest is served.
Moving some forces to Guam is a smart move, but it is expensive, costing at least $10 billion, and it must be done right.
An environmental impact study, she says, is still in the works, and once that's completed, there will be a clearer picture of what's ahead. Meanwhile, Bordallo is also working to ensure Guam's businesses benefit from the buildup, ensuring there is adequate education on federal contract opportunities. She's also working to ensure that all of our local resources are used as much as possible by both on-island and off-island contractors.
I also will work to ensure that any off-island firms that do work on Guam, to the maximum extent practical, use our local workforce for projects in Guam. Again, this is an important component to making the military buildup successful.
Bordallo points out with the move of the Marines to Guam, there will also be notable improvements to the island's infrastructure, roadways, and port. She adds the improvements will be both inside and outside of the military fences.